Hello, ladies. April 21. Earth Day tomorrow. Earth Day tomorrow.
You can't just say, hello, ladies. I'm like Jerry.
Oh. Well, I
Hey,
saw the
Sherry.
date. I saw the date and I go, oh, it's the 21st. I mean, it's Earth Day tomorrow.
What is
Oh,
the...
it's. Hmm? Oh, good. I'm glad you're here, Amy. You're the one that wanted to know how to make this, right? I think. Unless we got you confused with someone else. Oh, boy. Why what?
I got kicked out.
Again?
Yes, for something going on with the internet.
Oh.
Hey, Elisa. Hey, Amy.
Yeah, it was
Bonsoir,
Amy.
Janine.
Bonsoir.
Hello, Lana. Hey, Kathy D. Already said hi to Sherry and Johnny. Maybe if I go in the house, it'll get better internet.
Here's Miss Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
Hey, Kathy. Why can't you say what, Amy? Uh-oh.
There's APG. APG Natalia was looking for you last week. She's in Poland.
Yeah. Man, when she's gone, it's just so quiet. Even though she doesn't say anything, it seems quiet.
Who, APG?
Yeah.
I know.
We can't hear her, but I can in my head. When I read what she writes, it's like I can hear her like, oh no, she's here.
She's here. Okay, she heard.
Okay, good. Yay, yay.
Oh, it's cold in the house.
Oh, it got warm in here because why? Why did it get warm? Oh, because yesterday it was cold in here. So I had the heater on yesterday. And then when I left to go home last night, I forgot to turn the heater off because I knew it was going to be warm today. I didn't come over here till about 15 minutes ago, and the heater was on, and it was like 77 today. I didn't need it. Well, I had the heater on really low, so it didn't really matter, but it did get a little toasty in here.
Whoa.
Yeah, it
Hey,
did.
Elvis. Uh-oh, there's another Kathy D. Hey, Kathy D.
Hey, man.
There's Natalia.
There you go.
She stayed up very late to ask a question.
Okay, so you get to ask the first question of the evening.
Hey, Malia.
You get to ask the first question of the evening.
Hey, Danielle. Okay, we're waiting.
She's got to type,
Oh.
or she's got a finger.
No, Amy, I was talking to Rosemary because she said, hello, ladies. Have you ever mixed paint with cornstarch?
Yes, I have. Yeah, it gives a really cool texture.
So you had like pink cornbread or?
Cornbread, cornstarch.
Oh, cornstarch.
Not cornbread, not cornmeal, cornstarch. Yeah, it gives a pretty cool texture. You'll like it.
Oh, APG Natalia says, hi, APG, bless your heart.
Oh, no. You guys are crazy.
Could you mix it with red clay?
I've never done that because I don't have access to red clay, but I think it would be cool. I try anything at least one time.
So do you mix paint with the red clay or cornstarch?
Maybe the mixture that she made.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm liking that.
yeah, that's a ticket.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I hear Rich. I think he just started the lawnmower. Let me go check if that's him or the neighbor. It sounds too loud to be the neighbor. Oh yeah, it's him. It's Mr. Morris. Um, I forget, did I tell you guys that over on my back porch there was a bird that was building a nest? Did I mention that?
I think you told us right after you told us about the cowgirl pinup caboodle last week. Hey, Dixie Doodles.
You don't know how to let things go, do you? You're worse than my husband. Man. Anyway, so she was building a little nest up there, and I was worried because we were getting those storms, and I thought, oh no, the storm's gonna blow her nest away, but it didn't. It was up there. And every time I go by, she leaves, and then she sits on top of the little fence there and really squawks at me. She's really upset that I'm even like walking on my own porch, basically. And so yesterday I was heading over there during the daytime, and I clicked the gate, and I see 4 necks stick up in the air with their mouths open. She's already has her babies. That's
Oh
why
no.
yeah, that's why she's so protective. She doesn't want me. So when I go close, she runs away. Like if I was a predator, I'd be chasing her, right? So she's trying to get me away from her babies, but she's got at least 4. I saw 4 heads pop up, their mouth open, waiting for dinner.
Hey, Brenda D.
Brenda D.
And Rockstar.
And
Hey.
Miss Rockstar's here. Hello. I wonder if she hands out like, you know,
Malia said those nests are built to last, hurricane proof.
I think so. My husband goes, how does it stay up there? I said, a lot of poop and spit, I'm sure. I'm sure.
You could like bottle that and market it.
Oh, stop it.
Poop and spit texture paste. The Rusty Peacock's poop and spit texture paste.
Peacock poop and spit.
Well,
Oh,
look
Miss
who
Carol.
finally woke up. Miss Tinson, who missed National Tea Day in the UK.
Oh no, how'd you do that? Drinking coffee?
Natalia says one day when she rebuilds, she'll send you red clay.
Aw, how cute. What state here would have red clay? I know.
Kathy D said if you will drive right there to the Red River, there's lots of red clay.
Oh. Well, I don't know these. I don't get out much.
Come pick her up, Kathy, and take her.
I'm
Push
trying to
her
do
in.
all this. Yeah, which river? Which we've got like a million rivers in this state. Which
The
river?
Red River.
Red River. Where exactly is the Red River?
It's 2 miles north of the Orange River. Hey, Amber, how are you?
Oh. Oh dear. April was the first one to buy the kit for the Rootin' Tootin' Cowgirl Caboodle kit.
Hey, Ann.
So I think she should get something special. I'm not sure what yet. I'll find something. I'll find something to put in there.
We'll give her a big shout out from Dusty. Dusty says, hey. Hey, all you cowgirls. So,
Oh, she says I have to go down to the border of Texas and Oklahoma. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going down there.
so Linda is going out to dinner and she'll be here later.
Yeah, I read that.
Okay.
I know she didn't want to get in trouble with you. Oh gosh. Too funny. Yeah, I'll have to find it a little closer up. I probably have to like go to Amazon to find it. I can probably find it there real fast. Red
Man,
light.
I slept like a baby last night
How come?
because I woke up at 2:30 yesterday morning and
Oh.
stayed up all that time. So when I got off with you, I laid down with my phone, and the last thing I heard was Elle singing, "I'm hooked on a feeling." And that was the last thing I remember.
Oh no. Hey Ann, did we say hi to Ann?
I did.
Oh, hi Ann. I didn't even hear you say that. Man.
Kathy D said it's not that far, Rosemary.
Well, it's not that far when you just hop in your car and go, 500, 600 miles, 1,000 miles. Yeah, it's not that far. Across my whole town, it's I think 3 or 4 miles. That's my extent of getting out of the house. Susan is fast. At falling asleep, you mean?
No, it's saying hello.
Oh,
That's because Rosemary don't get paid to read. She gets paid to not read chat.
that's right. I get in trouble. I'm like conditioned. I'm like Pavlov's dog. I look up and I feel the pain. Don't read anything, Rosemary. Don't read nothing. You're gonna get
Uh
in
oh.
trouble.
Elvis is having a storm. So if
Oh
she
no.
disappears, that's why.
Oh, what state are you in?
She said it's thundering and lightning, but the map looks decent.
Who? Where?
Elvis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were supposed to get like a really super duper storm yesterday, and it went north of us. It went up toward Tulsa and then switched back to the east, and we didn't get anything. So, and we were like all ready for a big storm. That never came. I'm happy. But man, it got hot and muggy today. It's so muggy out there. I forgot, it'd been so long since we had any humidity in the air with warmth. And oh, today just reminded me what summer is going to be like. Yuck,
It's still nice here.
double yuck. When I get a jelly plate, I'm reading. Oh yeah, we got a lot of people that have opinions about how to work with your jelly plate.
Hey, Suzanne.
There will not be a lack of people telling you what to do with your jelly plate.
Yes.
It doesn't mean you have to listen to all of it, but oh, here comes Mr. Morris.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait, Carol. I'll be
I
there.
can barely smell that because of my nose.
It's a Royal Empress, the one that died.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool.
Hey,
Flowers.
Richard.
Flowers from the garden. Susan says hello.
Oh,
Hello. That was enthusiastic.
Wow, I need a little bit more than that, Richard.
She needs a little more enthusiasm.
no, I've been mowing the lawn. All of a sudden, I'm sneezing and coughing.
We
I did
have,
bring a flower in spite of it.
yeah, he brought me a flower. We have this
Aw.
tree back there.
Royal Empress.
Royal Empress. It is a really fast growing tree. If anybody needs a tree that grows fast, just get you a seedling and you won't even know what happened. And it gives it gives a big cluster flower, and that big cluster thing has a whole bunch of these in it. And in the springtime, it's just full. And did it do it in the fall also? I thought it
Depends
did
on
it.
the weather.
Yeah, I think it
But
did it
anyway, we
2 times.
planted 8 of them. One survived, then it died. I chopped it down, and then it came back.
Yeah, this is a resurrection tree. So we had
A
a lot of
12-year-old kid told us about
we
it.
have a lot of moles around, and they eat up a lot of stuff that's in our yard. But this came back. So
Smells nice. Smells like it has a tea.
well, when you
tea
don't
smell.
have a broken, stuffed up nose, it smells real good.
Taste it.
I don't want to
Might be
taste it.
poisonous.
I don't want to taste it.
Don't touch your eyes after that.
Don't touch my eyes. No. Okay.
So
Thank you.
Elvis is 30 miles west of St. Louis.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where that storm was. It was going right up Tulsa, kept going and moving right to where she is. So she's getting the storm that we evaded.
Look at Natalia. I was going to go back to bed, but APG is here, so I have to stay.
Yeah, well, at least to give her a rough time for a while.
And you can't mess up with a jelly plate. Hola, Pinky.
No. Well, I think Johnny would argue with that, but
Well,
I'd
Johnny is
argue
the
right back.
only one to ever
Johnny's the only one
jack
that
up.
has problems with anything. And she's fortunate enough that she can talk her way out into exchanging and returning. And those things that she can't,
She sends to you.
then hopefully we could get half price from her. Hopefully. Hey, I sent you some stuff to yes. Oh, did you already get it?
Who?
Johnny, I sent
Oh,
her. I had my new printer can't use my old um ink, and I had a couple that weren't even open, but they were part of a pack, and the pack wasn't full, so I couldn't return it. So, but her uses the same one, so I sent it. So you should have gotten it. Maybe I would think you would get it today, no later than tomorrow. All right.
hey, Annie Mae. Hey, Janice.
So, by popular demand, several people through the ages of time have asked how to make this, and they want to know what kind of binding I used. And I mentioned, I guess it was yesterday or whenever we talked about it. Oh, that was last week. That when I made this, I had never made any kind of journal before, so I didn't know one binding from another, and so I just made it up. All I know how to do was the pamphlet stitch, which I did on these, and then I did my own little voodoo thing on it. So I guess I will share. I will share that with you guys. And now I'll show you exactly what I use. I used file folders because I had a whole bunch from a secondhand store at the time. And on some of them I painted them before I put it together, and then a couple of them I painted afterwards. So, that's just up to you. So, what I did, oopsie, what's all this stuff here? What I did is I cut these, I tore these.
I was about to say, let's use the proper term here.
I tore all of them, and depending on how many you want, I tore them like that. I did no additional cutting of anything. I left, as you can tell here, I left the tabs. I didn't cut those off. You can see there's the shape of the file folder right there. And it's just painted, right? And then, excuse me, my nose is, I think that flower Richard brought in stuffed up my nose more than it already was.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He goes, here, smell. I was like, all the stuff went up my nose.
Remember when you were little and you would go pick those buttercups and you go, here, smell it, and you'd shove it up in their nose
No.
and leave that yellow all in their nose?
I was never around buttercups. We did do that with the poppies in California, but no buttercups. Okay. So this is what you do, basically. As far as getting your pages ready. Now let's see how many I have here. I don't remember. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 in each signature.
I think that's what I said.
I know.
Okay.
But I couldn't remember from yesterday. I can't remember from 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. I was going to let you know that a formal team did watch all 6 hours of last week's videos. And there was mention of ticking when I said something about ticking, and that it would be in the next kit, but there was absolutely no mention of a cowgirl pinup
Okay,
caboodle.
so of course we already know that Artie is right. She said that I did it on Shannon's on the weekend. So bing 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 bing. She is correct.
But you
Uh-oh.
did say it because Artie Dar had it.
Yeah, so it had to have been over at Shannon's. Right? Right.
But you know what? This month, nobody hounded you. They were so into the mug shot. Hey, Lori, that they weren't even worried about next month's kit. They were into this month's kit.
I guess so.
Because
Uh-oh, Lori,
usually,
who got busted? Yeah, they're usually bugging me like the first week of the month.
oh,
What?
we got Lori and Lori.
All right, so this would be our first signature. Should we paint them or what should we do?
Well, certainly.
Certainly. Okay, so there's one. Let's get how many we're going to put in this particular book.
Well, it looks like it didn't take you much time to get to that point, so.
Yeah. Two, three. My legs are sore. I was up and down, up and down, up and down the ladder all day today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amy's using grungy coffee dyed folders.
Oh, that's going to be cool. I don't have much grungy ones left. I've been using them in the journals and I don't have much left. I got to go and grungify some stuff over the weekend. We're going to have a nice warm weekend, so I think I'll do a lot of eco printing.
I have little bitty tiny tomatoes.
Oh, how cute.
I know.
Itty bitty ones. How cute.
I know.
Wait till you get the big old worms on them.
I hate those. Oh my gosh. At the other house, I would go to work and come home and like almost the whole bush was gone.
I know, isn't that sad?
The worm was like, 3 feet long.
That's why you got to feed the birds, because then they'll come and they'll see the worm and they'll take it and be gone with it.
Johnny says she's using a rosemary eco folder. She has extras if you want to buy some.
She's got all my stuff. I have to call her up to get some of my own stuff. And these folders, if you're not into, drawing and stuff, they make good glue books, and they make good journals for, like, when you get Happy Mail or something like that, or just like a little scrapbook thing for family, travel, whatever.
Yeah, but I liked yours because it was just whimsical.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Very whimsical. You can't get more whimsical than this. Aw, how cute. Okay.
Okay, so Amy says she's got 5 folders cut in half and folded 10 pieces. How many total are we needing? Let's go. Let's go.
It depends how many signatures you want. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures. So if you want it to be just like this one, you need 5 signatures of 5 pages.
Yes, we would all be jelly, APG. She said if I said my hubby found a brand new box of folders at the charity shop for $1, would you be jelly?
Yeah, I haven't been finding too many folders anymore. I used to find them all the time. And the last couple of times I've had to literally go buy some. I can't find them. I think I'm just gonna, let's see. How many do I want? I think I'm just gonna make this one with 3. Because as far as how you put it together, it doesn't make any difference. Let's just go for it. Forget it. Let's just do the whole thing. Why change in midstream? Huh? Why change?
Oh, Annie Mae's going back to Turkey.
When?
I don't know.
She should take a bunch of us with her and we could do like an art thing over there in Turkey.
Okay, Annie Mae said, Paint Girly, oh my God, I grew up in Richboro, went to Council Rock High School. Is that Richboro, Turkey?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more.
Okay, so she's headed to Philly for the weekend, Denver for work, back Tuesday night, leave for Turkey Friday for 10 days.
Wow.
So don't send the cavalry.
Okay, we need one more signature. Correct. One more.
Richboro, Bucks County, outside of Philly.
Man, the way you say it, I'd swear it was in Texas.
I know. Buck County, Richboro, Buck County.
What school district? That was butt naked. Butt naked. School district. Oh, okay.
Do you live in the county seat of Buck Naked?
Nobody's in the seat of butt naked. We avoid that seat at all, if at all possible.
Oh, wait.
There was, it came up on the YouTube. It was a compilation of like really insane answers to Family Feud. And the one question they asked was, "What? How did they phrase it? What does your husband think he does better than he actually does?" Something like that. Rephrase that so it makes sense, Susan.
That sounds like a dating game question.
It wasn't. It was Family Feud. And the girl goes, "Boom!" And she gave the first answer, and she says, "Wipe his butt." Her whole family's looking at her like, "Are you crazy?" The Steve Harvey's like, he's got his eyes wide open, like, "Oh my god." But it was okay because I even forget what the other lady said on the opposing her.
Those are hilarious, though. Some of those answers that they give.
Yeah, the other girls was just as stupid, but the first one was stupider, so that's why I remember hers. Like, oh my gosh.
Hey, Roseanne.
Okay, so we now have a grand total of 5 signatures. And because I just cut them in and put them inside of each other. But I would assume you would want to, after you painted them and everything, when we put them back together, you'd want to stagger these so they aren't all the same, and so that you can see them, how it's all kind of staggered there. It's not all the same. But you can do that right before you're going to put them together. So if you're going to paint them now, no big deal. But if you're going to start putting the signatures together now, then you want to start swapping these out so that they aren't all like in the same spot. You know what I mean? Okay.
Oh, Lord, Kathy.
Next.
She said he must be leaving racing stripes.
Well, after I laughed and thought how stupid it was, I go, well, who else would know but her? She does the laundry, right?
That's right. Here in Texas, you call them tobacco stains.
But for that to be the first thing that comes to your head, he must really be a slob. All right. How did I do this? Did I do this on? I think I did this with the credit card. I don't think I did this with the jelly plate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was done with a credit card. Let me see some blank ones. Yeah, credit card. So we'll do it that way, just because.
I thought it was so funny. They had these two younger, I don't know, they were like maybe 26, 27, kind of newly married guys that were against each other up at the buzzer. And he asked a question that something like, name one thing that your wife, and it wasn't going to be a good thing no matter how you answered. And the one guy lifted his hand up, and then he went, mm-mm. He put his hand down and he just shook his head. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't even want to participate in this one. Thank you.
Well, at least he was smart. At least he was smart. All right, I'm going to use some of my greens. Where am I going to use some of these colors, a little bit of everything on these.
I used to like Richard Dawson, except when he had to kiss everybody.
Well, I think everybody enjoyed it.
No, because I can only picture him from Hogan's Heroes.
Oh. And so a Hogan hero shouldn't be kissing, or what's your point?
No, because he was just like a little, I don't know, like the little dude that everybody pushed around.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Here comes the paint.
And where is my credit card?
Are these your crumbly paints or your good paints?
Well, they're kind of mixed in with each other. So I'm going to try and find the ones that have hardly anything in them. So I can just kind of like, see, there's hardly nothing in that one. This has plenty, that has plenty, that doesn't have very much. So I can just toss them once we're done.
Good for you.
Yeah. No more goobers. Okay. Those. Kind of, sort of. All right, I got those.
He probably did, Lori. He's kind of way back there.
Who, what, when?
Richard Dawson.
What about him?
Because Lori Loves Montana said he gave her the creeps.
Oh. Well, I probably couldn't get away with what he did then. Now, can't be as touchy-feely as you once were. Oh, most of these are new. I've already used up all the ones on that one. I guess last time we were together.
So was he a movie star or something?
A TV star, not a movie star.
Okay. We need some of that purple. Yeah.
Okay, and as we need more, then I'll go to my other colors because that's just three of my bins of colors. Oh boy. Okay. And when you paint it with the credit card, there's a lot less paint, so they dry pretty fast. And that's the whole point. Because by the time I've got, the last one done, all of these are going to be dry.
Geneva.
Uh-oh. So depending on your space, I usually end up putting like 2 side by side.
Uh-oh, Amy's only got a few paints. She needs to step up her game. Either that or go sit in Elle's room and paint. Natalia said Mary said she has very much lag time, so she apologized. Lag time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of us here do too, so don't feel bad.
Yeah. Amber says she's right there with you. She has paint for days. So Amy has none. Y'all have too much.
Yeah.
Rosemary's is all turning into boot polish.
And then I just start. And if you get too much for one, you just slop it on the next one. Which I think that's what I will be doing.
Natalia says, I don't know what it is, but at least I'm not alone. It means that you are just a little further behind with your video.
Now, I have no idea how Mary would know anybody has a lag, because
Thank
she's the lag-lixiest person I've ever met, because she comes back an hour later and reads.
And she starts from the bottom. Oh, that's a good idea. She's going to use bingo daubers, Amy.
Yeah.
You know what, Natalia? Some people will come in here right now and start the video from the beginning and just start chatting. And they're talking about stuff that we talked about an hour and a half ago. So everybody does it.
Yep. It's no big deal. The only time it becomes a big deal if there's a sale and you say me, and it already sold a half hour ago.
But I was first. No, you'll always see yourself first. If you'll hit refresh, it will redo the lineup. But you'll always see yourself first.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to send it to you. I was first. Hey, Marcy Ellsworth.
We're moving paint around.
Elvis
So
said, I only did it one time, Susan. Give me a break.
you tell her.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that doesn't sound too good.
That's like me and I don't know if it's because both Betty and I are trying to do a sale. So we went to one of Johnny's sales whenever she just sold you the priority box. So you just paid for whichever size priority box you wanted, just the shipping cost, and then you could me all night long and fit once your box was full, then it went. Well, me and Betty pretty much was ending up with just the priority box.
Oh, I remember that. I think she had like one thing in it or something. I vaguely remember that. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do now?
Well, make sure that you keep your paints shook up so they don't turn into a solid block like Rosemary's did, Marcy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But actually, your metallics worked good as a rub.
Yes, they did. No, Kathy, you didn't. It was a big hit. You want some more for next Christmas?
I know. I told Betty a while ago, I said, I need to find like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 Kantha quilts to lay out here on the furniture. Oh, Malia officially dehoarded today. 2 big trash bags and a huge box full of garbage.
Whoa. That's hard to, well, it's hard for me to do that. And I need to. I know you guys are tired of hearing me say it, but I still need to do it. I don't know.
Elisa, you use yours to cover your plants in the winter.
Oh, gosh.
Kantha quilts are
Indian.
They're made in India. Is it a special fabric or just?
No, it's recycled. It's basically recycled, and they use their saris.
And it has slow stitching on it.
Yeah. I think I'm going to order some because I don't have any. So if anybody's interested, let me know.
You don't keep them anyway.
But I need some. I want to decorate my bedroom with them or throw them on my couch or something. I don't have any.
Betty did the rotations the other day because when she does the laundry, then she pulls out a new one and puts me a new one on the couch and a new one on my bed and a new one. And I went in there and I threw the covers back and there's that big old naked woman.
We aren't talking about Betty, are we?
No.
Well, you said she did the laundry. Next thing you know, there's a big old naked woman. I'm like, wait a minute. Are we back on Family Feud again? My God.
Rosemary sent me.
Way too much information. Oh, gosh. Close my eyes. Oh, Lordy Lord. Good thing I already had supper. Or maybe it's too bad I already had supper.
Oh my gosh. No, Rosemary sent me a Kantha quilt, and whenever I unfolded it, it had this little squatty, portly, naked Indian woman drawn on it.
I think it's technically a god.
Oh, okay.
I think it's an Indian god. Not some naked woman.
Geneva says, "Oh my." There you go. APG said it's probably Gia, Mother Earth Goddess.
There you go.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably it. She knows she's got all those things hanging on her wall in her bedroom too. Oh,
Man.
she's used to all the oddities in her bedroom.
She wasn't pink, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, I think Rosemary sold like 642 Kantha quilts last year in a 6-week period.
Probably. Not to mention the pillows.
Oh, the pillow covers, and
I don't have one of those either. So, yeah, I think I might have to be getting a purchase so I can have some. And if anybody else is interested.
oh yeah, and I have one on the bed. I have one on the couch. I have one in there at my desk chair. Betty's got one on her side. Then we have the spares.
Do the dogs have any?
No, they had their own. They all had their own blanket.
Oh, okay.
I'll go in there and I'll cover up a dog, and Betty goes, "Wait, that's not hers. This is her blanket." I'm like, "How the hell do you know? And why do they care?"
The dogs do. They know their own smell.
That's
Hey,
what
wait a
she
minute.
said.
Where's my bed?
That's what she said.
Yes, of course. And then if they're territorial, it's like, hey, get off of my stinking blanket.
Kathy said the quilts we got were from used sari dresses and were very unique. Is that true? Is that a true statement?
Yes, ma'am. That they all are.
Oh, they all are. So these are made. That's why all the women are naked, because they're making quilts out of their dresses and selling them to the Americans.
That's why they're so thin, because it's all recycled saris. All of them are. And I know most people, when they think of a sari, they think of the real elegant ones that are used for, formal occasions and things like that. But the regular saris they're just cotton. It's the same,
Natalia says the things I learned here in U.S. Go into a gathering and here you learn about the naked. Marcy, you can buy them. You can buy them on eBay. You can buy them when Rosemary goes nuts and has 600 delivered at a time.
Yep.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, if anybody wants me to order a bunch, I get them in about 6 days or so from India.
Are you sure with did you
Yep.
say during COVID?
Yep.
Okay.
I ordered something. Yeah, I've ordered in the past 2 years. This was last year I got all those, and I got them in like 6 days.
Anne said she would like to buy another one and sew the two together to cover her queen size bed. I need to sew two together to cover my queen size.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place an order, and either they go or they don't. And if they don't, that means I'll have some for my bed.
Pinky said Linda bought Jar a nice when he uses it to watch TV.
Yeah. I've got one in the back there that I've been saving because I just think it'd be beautiful for some journal covers. So I guess when I say I don't have any, I do have one in the back, but I don't want it for me. I want it for the journals.
And you cut some up for the kits.
Yeah. Yep. I think everyone around here that's been from like way back when, they've at least gotten pieces of Kantha through the years.
Janine keeps hers in the camper. She loves them for cool nights. Amber, it just depends on what the going price is for them. She hadn't bought them in.
What did I sell them for when I got them? I don't remember. All of you guys should remember. What did I sell them for?
I
I
don't
don't remember.
ask Kathy D. She bought the most.
Oh, that's right. I'm just gonna place an order. Be done.
Oh man, I love mine. But yeah, I was thinking about that today with all that red out there and all the colors that we're trying to pull in. Just a bunch of canthas thrown out there.
Yeah, because any color will go with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really nice. Oh, my fingers.
Rosemary, do you think I can sew two of them together? Well, sure.
Yeah. Most definitely. Because they are the size of a twin, or no, a twin or a full. Now I forget the dimensions.
I think they were a twin.
Yeah. And two twins is a king, right? Basically.
Hey, Journey.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out my guy and see if I can get them.
I didn't steal no canthas.
Who's accusing you of stealing Kantha?
Journey said, Popo, didn't you steal the one I wanted with the face on it? You kept saying it is on my bed. No, I didn't steal nothing.
No,
Rosemary,
nobody saw that one because I didn't even know there was a face
yeah,
on it.
nobody saw that one. She
Yeah,
just said
nobody.
that as a parting gift.
And I opened it, but I, obviously I can't open it completely. I opened both sides and both ends, but she was like in the center, so we never saw her.
Okay, Linda's here. How was dinner?
Yay!
Yeah, see, you don't need a jelly plate. Just get a credit card.
Just get a credit card. Uh-oh, there's a goober in here. I know there's a goober in here.
Yep, and then whenever it finally passes, and then it goes.
I know, it's gonna be all over the top of my. Whoa, there it is. Where is the napkin? I don't have.
Hey, Adria.
Uh-oh, I don't have any scraps of paper either. I just threw all my trash yesterday.
Ann said, my Kantha's pretty ugly, but I love it. There's so many different patterns and colors and pieces, and yeah.
I like when it isn't just one fabric.
This one that I have on me right now is a thicker one, and it's like very, very pretty.
Yeah, and so it depends,
Yeah.
how long the fabric was recycled, how many times how much wear it had, because some of them are thin and some of them are thicker. And I wonder if I order some tonight, if I'll have them by next week when we go live.
Oh Lord, gotta work now.
We'll give Susan the night off.
How do I get the night off when you have a live sale?
Just don't come on. Just go lay out on your patio with your Kantha. That'll work. Oh, I like this blue.
So Natalia said, do you save the paint booger? She heard it's the thing to do.
No, I'm a booger flicker. It's just out of here. It does not stay. I know some people recycle absolutely everything, but I am not one of them.
Oh, I have this box over here of paint.
Okay, see
boogers.
this? See this right here? There's people that even save that.
Oh Lord.
They'll take this off and they'll glue it on their paper, and more power to you, but it's not me. Trash time. I think when you first start, you do all the unusual stuff, and then afterwards it's like, okay, I've done that. I never used it. It's in the way. Put it in the trash.
Be done.
Be done with it. Be gone.
I meant to look for your book today. I needed to go look for that magazine.
Oh yeah.
I think I put it in my closet.
Richard found a cool book. I forget the name of it. He found a cool book for me. He says it has to do with photographs and information from like expeditions that found new plants and new animals and bugs like from the 1800s. So I go, oh yeah, get me it. I never find stuff like that.
Did you see that picture I sent you?
Yes, I didn't see it until I sent you the link. I go, oh my goodness, that is so cool.
Man, that was a cool library.
It looks like actually it's as big as an airplane terminal or something.
I have never bought a Kantha quilt. Journey. Adria says, I've never applied paint with a card. Maybe I could work out some anger that way. Yes, you could.
Yeah, you can. And like I say, it's thin enough that it dries super fast compared to if you do it with a brush. And you can just get all crazy. Or you can just do it with one color. You know, it doesn't have to be all these multiple. But I figure if this is going to end up being the backdrop for some kind of a art journal or glue book, we definitely need the color. Definitely need the color. Uh-oh, forgot that was there. Let's finish that one up. Let's finish up this little booger. Oh yeah, let's finish. Oops, this sounds like it's not mixed at all. Uh-oh, you hear all that?
Sounds awful wet.
Yeah, because it's not mixed. You got a hard lump in the center. Oh, I don't know. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. No, it's halfway mixed now. That's good. And this is a good technique of putting gesso on your scrapbook paper that you're not all that crazy about, and it mutes everything, and you can use them in your journals. It looks really cool because you have that subtle background, but it's not like in your face. And just do it with your gesso, and it gives it kind of a vintagey kind of look.
We used to tease about that.
About
How Rosemary gently kisses her papers with gesso. Well, you saw how she chose those colors, Roseanne. She just, whichever one had the least paint in it, she threw out on the table.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
yeah.
so just close your eyes and stick your hand in your paint bucket.
Yeah, don't think about it. Because when you think, you talk yourself out of stuff more than you talk yourself into it.
Yeah, this is kind of like that journaling by 5 technique. You don't think, you just do.
Don't think. Don't be messing with the thinking part.
Natalia said she did barter her art for use of watercolor for 1 hour, and it was very fun. Oh, that'd be cool, APG.
What?
Put paint in water guns and shoot it at the paper.
Oh dear. Well, first you'd have to have some water guns. I don't have.
Look at Lori Paint Girly. Comfort break. I'll be back.
Does she know she had the punchline to your joke?
Yeah, because she spelled it that way.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I am so full. I had an egg sandwich and lemon pie.
Mm. I made Richard a salad and a steak, and I had some refried beans and a baked potato.
Enough starch there for you.
I know.
If we hear some noise after a while, it'd be like Rosanna Dana trying to make your chair do that noise again.
Uh-oh, what time is it?
I was trying to get my banner.
Oh.
All right, lurkers say hey. 8:00. Lori says not a lurker, but hey. Hey, Janice. Oh, they just flew by. Hey, Natalia. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Annie Mame. Hey, Adria. Hey, Journey. Hey, Auntie Mame. Hello, Lana. Hey. Hey, Janine. Hey, Lori. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Amber. Hey, Marcy. Hey, Ann. Hello, Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Elvis. Hey. Hey, Brenda D. Rebecca C. Hey, APG. Hey, Allie. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Artie Dar. Hey, howdy, she says. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Christine. Wow, there's a lot. There's almost 60 people in here.
Stop it.
57. As soon as I said that, somebody
Left. They said, oh no, she can see me.
Hey, Annie Rowe. Hey, Donna Davis. Hey, Bema. Hey, Singing in the Rain. Hey, Amy. Good Lord, we have got, there must not be another channel on tonight. Hey, Malia.
Oh, man, this does not look anything like it does in live as far as the color is concerned.
I was telling everybody, Bema, last night after Rosemary's Live, I laid down with my phone, and the last thing I heard was, I'm hooked on a feeling. You were antagonizing poor Amy. And that was the last thing I heard till this morning.
Uh-oh, there's a goober in here. Oh, there it is.
Amy doesn't have a credit card or a gift card, so she used a thick piece of cardstock, and I have a big smoozy mess.
You don't have like like a cardboard box or any kind of like a cereal box or something that works really good too.
Go in the kitchen and get a plastic spatula.
Yeah.
Artie Doris says she ain't no cowgirl, she'd be a horse girl. Amy, try the backside of a table knife.
Huh?
Elvis would kill me. Oh, she used a time card folded in half.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah, there you go. Take her and get her a Players Club card. Those are free all over Vegas. You could probably just walk down the streets and pick them up.
Yeah. Pick that puppy up.
Yeah, Janice said next venture, get an old spatula. What are you doing, baby? You scared me. Business card might be too flimsy.
Well, it depends
Hey, Laurel.
plastic or not. Some business cards are plastic.
Artie Dar steals gift cards at the store all the time. You can also get a Kroger card or an AutoZone card or a Walmart loyalty card or No, Amy, it's not a good idea to steal the gift cards. Don't
Well,
listen to Artie Dar.
they're not activated.
Yeah, you could ask the stores if they have any old ones. Betty's stepsister one year bought gift cards. She bought them all at the same store, and she sent them out with her Christmas cards to people that didn't live close,
Hmm.
and they had all been used.
Oh my goodness. So what did she do?
Well, she had to file a deal with Walmart and get the numbers from them because apparently there was some
Shenanigans?
shenanigans going on.
I was a victim of a shenanigan over one time at it was some drive-through, some fast food drive-through. Can't remember what it was. I know it was McDonald's or for some reason I think it was Burger King. And I never have money with me, so I always use my card.
Yep.
So I go up and you order and then you go up in the first window, you pay them. You usually get the first window, you pay them, and then you go up to the next window and you get your food. So I go up and I go and pay them, gave my credit card. She gives me the card back, and I always have a habit, for write off and stuff like that. I always ask for receipts for everything. And so I said, could I have my receipt? And she says, oh, well, the machine isn't working up here. You can ask for it um, where you pick up your food. I said, okay. Well, you got like 5 people in front of you. And by the time you get up there, you already forget that at least I forgot that didn't, um, I didn't have my receipt and didn't ask for it. So then it just happened that the next day was when I was going over my account on my bank, and I see that I see that over at Burger King, they added 2 zeros to my bill. So what she did is she rang up what it was supposed to be, then she charged hundreds of dollars more, and then she just pocketed the difference. And so I immediately, when I noticed what had happened, I immediately called up the local one, and then she says, "Let me give you corporate because they have to do it from their end." And so then I got to corporate and I told them what happened. And she says, yeah, she said she did that for like almost half a day. She got like, I don't know, something like 50, $60,000 she racked up. And the very next day, they credited my account. It wasn't like it was a long drawn out thing. I mean, they could see what had happened, and I wasn't like the only one complaining. And she got arrested for, all kinds of stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So get your receipts. I know a lot of people say, oh no, it's okay. I guess it's $5 or something. You don't know what they charged you. You have no idea. Get your receipts. And if they don't give it to you, you talk to management. I want my receipt, because you don't know what they put on your card without that receipt. So that's what you learned today. Every time you're here, you learn something important about life. Get your receipt. Okay. What color do I want to put on here? Ooh, let's try this. And it's a simple scam. It's just so simple. And, in reality, most people don't get their receipt like on drive-thrus. So it's like really an easy scam. And then if you do ask for it, they just bet, like what happened with me. By the time I get up there, I already forgot, because you're not used to asking for your receipt up there. You just forget.
Yeah. Life lessons from Hottie and the Rusty Peacock. Hey, Cindy Feather.
Hey. Long time no lurking. We're here for you. I don't know what we're going to teach you today, but we're here for you. We're going to teach you how to not get ripped off on the drive-thru. Oh, I remember. You know how those moments where you just really feel like a real stupid person? Um, this is another drive-thru story, by the way. I was through the drive-thru, and I didn't know about this because I'm not on, I'm not that much on social media. Like, I don't watch the news that much. I just know what I know. Well, way back when, remember, like what, I don't know, 5 years ago, maybe less, maybe more. It was the thing that when you went up to like Starbucks or you drive through or something, you would pay for the next person behind you. And the whole game was how far back will it go? The person will pay for the person behind them. Are you aware of that, Susan? Or was I the only one that's not aware of that?
Oh no, I've done that a lot of times. I've had
Okay.
it done too.
So I didn't know it was a thing. Okay. I'd never heard of it, didn't know anything about it. And somebody paid for my drive-through. And for like days, I was thinking, who was in front of me? It must have been somebody I knew
No.
because they paid for me. Who was it? I didn't recognize the car. And then it wasn't until way later that I know that it was a thing. And I thought, oh, how stupid. They probably thought, what a jerk. She didn't pay for the person behind her.
Good night, Annie Mame. Have a good flight tomorrow.
Good night. Yeah, I mean, that was like, oh my goodness.
There was somebody that put on the local Facebook neighborhood. I don't know what it was, but
They put my name up there.
no, they said that they went to some drive-through the other day and they were trying to place their order, and there was a lady behind them that was just being just so rude because it was taking long. Well, you know how sometimes the people don't understand what you're saying and you have to repeat it and all of that.
Yeah.
And so she was, mouthing whatever she was mouthing, and she was making her little hand gesture. So the lady pulled up to where she paid because it was one of those windows too. So she pulled up to where she paid, and she told the lady, she said, "Can I please pay for the person behind me too?" So then when she went to the next window to get her food, of course, the lady went to pay and they told her, and she said the lady didn't look at her, didn't acknowledge her, nothing.
Wow.
So she showed the people at the window her receipt and she left with both meals. So the lady had to go back through the line, I guess, and get her food.
Ooh, that's cold. But good.
I would do that.
Oh dear, yeah, that's cold, man. Oh, cold to the bone.
Uh-oh, Artie Dar's talking old Western movie slang.
Oh no, that could be dangerous.
Why don't you come up and see me sometime, big boy? Mae West, that's her name. I was trying to think of her name all day long.
But she's not Western.
Yeah, Beam, I would do that too. I've seen that on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube, Allie, where you go to the drive-through, and when you get to the call box or to the order box, you say, "I want the same thing that the person in front of me just ordered," and you buy the same thing. You don't know what it is, but that's what you buy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, watch, it just bought an ice cream. I'm hungry. I want ice cream. I don't know, stinking ice cream.
My friend, she did that. Pay for the person behind you at Starbucks. I'm like, well, that was stupid. Number one, because one coffee could cost you whatever, but she said that whoever was behind her must have been picking up coffee for the office. Like four. Well, you buy 4 Starbucks with
Yeah, $52.
a double latte and a triple espresso. Yeah.
Hey, ladies, if I paint any more of these, I don't think we're going to get this thing done. And the whole thing is you want to know how the binding's done, not how the painting is done.
Okay, we'll just paint some.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't mind, but I'm looking at the time. It's already taken me an hour to do this.
Heck no, Kathy. I went back over to that place. Betty said she'll never go back over there again. So if I wanted, I have to go to the drive-through.
What place?
The barbecue place that
Oh,
charges.
I wouldn't go with you either.
Well, my God.
I would not go with you again.
You served me my $67 meal on prison trays. Come on.
Okay, how many do I have here? I think what I need to do. Yeah, because I don't even have half of them done, you guys. I've only got 2 signatures done. So on this rate of this time, I'll barely get them all painted by the time it's time to say goodnight. So let me get some of the, maybe I won't even do the backs on these either. I'll do those later. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Amy done used all the 1 bottle of paint that she had, so she's ready to move on.
You know what? Maybe I need to show you guys on something I already have done. There's the plan. I know exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so this shows you how to get everything prepared, right? And I think if anybody doesn't know, holler now or forever just be quiet. You know how to do a basic pamphlet stitch, right? Does everybody know how to do that? Say yes or no or maybe.
Yes, no, maybe. Now, see, if you had your big, gigantic, lazy Susan table, you could have already had, now you could twirl it to where you have them already painted. Okay, everybody says yes.
Okay, that's important. Okay, great. Fantastic. Let me just get these.
Oh, Beema's never done one.
What?
Beema's never done one.
Oh my goodness, there's always one in the crowd. Okay, let me get this out of the way.
She makes
show you
20
really quick.
journals a week. I think she knows how to pamphlet stitch. Oh, Amy knows how.
Yeah, you can teach her.
Okay.
We're all set. Let me just
Amy even knows how to spell it properly.
Wow, now that's impressive.
Oh, see, I thought she was lying, Amy, but I didn't want to call her out like that. But okay. Pants on fire, Beema. I got that feeling, Amy.
Oh. All right. So when you put these together, just try and stagger them as far as your little doohickey things here. But here I think they're all from the same batch, so it's going to be hard for me to stagger them. But when you get them all done, it's easier. Let's see. Oops. You know what I mean, though. I don't have to explain that. Do I? No? Okay, great. So just stagger those all up there. You get 5, at least the way we did it was 5 on each one. And you do your pamphlet stitch. And you do that with the 5 sets of 5. And you're going to have that all set to go. All right. Next.
Linda, don't they know it's Thursday?
What? Who?
She said her phone keeps ringing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She said, sorry, my phone keeps ringing like it's interrupting us.
Well, sometimes you have a sixth sense about stuff, so you may feel like, oh no, she left. She just left.
Right. She ain't saying nothing. She's sleeping. Carol said 3 or 5 hole.
3.
Hole.
It doesn't matter.
Hole.
3, but don't matter. Okay, so let me get. What do I have a lot of here? Ooh, I like these.
It doesn't matter, Carol. 3 or 5, it's all the same process.
Yeah, exactly. Here it is. Because I'm going to show you with 3, because these are too thick for me to do 5, what I have over here that I can already play with.
Amy's going to do 5 because that's her favorite.
Okay, you do that, girl.
I don't either, Artie Dar. I just leave.
Okay, so I have these glue books here, which have the pamphlet stitch, which in size and dimension kind of sort of gives you the same idea. Because once you get all of these sewed together, you're going to have something like this anyway with the pamphlet stitch. All right. So I just got me 3 of those. Oops. Is that right? Is that right? All right.
No, Janice. I turn mine off maybe once a month just so we can.
Oh, I need to have that one sticking out that way. Hold on. I need to find another one. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
redo its thing.
There we go. And when I sew the signatures, I have the thread on the outside because I use part of that to do this binding. You don't have to, but it works out better if you do. All right, because then you have something to play with already. All right, so I get these together and I get, see if I can remember. You know, you guys, this was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't know. Something like that.
Hey, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie.
Hang on.
Hang on to what?
Carol needs to pee. Can you hang on for just 3 minutes?
Go, girl, go. This is a test. So I'm just going to bind these together with a clip. If you don't have big clips, you can use, you know, if you have a big.
If you don't have big what?
Clips.
Clips.
You can use a rubber band or whatever's going to help you keep these together. Just to make it easier, because if they start wobbling around, then you're going to be complaining. Well, why didn't Rosemary say to secure them to make it easier? So I'm telling you to secure them to make it easier. Okay.
Cindy says she's paid for others behind, but has never had hers paid for, but she doesn't expect them to say thank you. So I never get upset.
Oh. Well, yeah, by the time I got to the window, the person that paid for me was long gone. So I wasn't even, you know, even if I wanted to, I couldn't say thank you. I was still trying to figure out who the person, you know, who it was I knew.
Linda said you need Johnny's potty frog.
Not me.
No, Rosemary doesn't. Rosemary doesn't potty. She uses Depends.
I have a cast iron bladder.
She's sitting on one of them camping potties right now.
Hey, you're the one that goes on mute all the time, not me. Don't be telling on yourself.
I never pee during the stream. I have once, and I said I had to go.
Just for that, I'm getting thirsty while we're waiting. Well, she's dehydrating. I have to hydrate. Get me something great.
I think she does, Lori.
Well, it's dark out there. I guess my husband stopped mowing.
You think? Unless he's got little headlights on his mower.
He does.
Oh, okay.
I was thirsty.
But you never hardly drink anything during your stream, so.
I think it's because of my allergies. Today I had to.
Okay, she's back.
Yay!
Snacks in the loo?
Hmm?
She said back with snacks. She must keep snacks in the loo.
Oh God. I saw these unusual, what were they? I forget what it was called, but it was showing architecture that was just really crazy. And it was these bathrooms that were in the kitchen, not in a little room next to the kitchen. It was in the kitchen. It was like, oh my God.
OMG.
Oh, talk about
I
unsanitary.
had an apartment one time and the bathtub was in the middle of it had the vanity area and everything, and then it had a separate room with the toilet, but then the bathtub was just right there. It's out in the middle of the floor in my bedroom with like a little 3 foot, no, probably 4 foot wall.
Was it an old home?
No, it was an apartment. It was back in the day when you could have singles apartments with no
Uh-huh.
children. Yeah, it was
Uh-huh.
one of
Yeah.
those.
Oh. Okay, so this is what I did, you guys. You can either get some kind of tape or washi tape or fabric, whatever you think you want to put on here. Because what I did is I slipped it, and I'm sure there's a name for a lot of the things that I did, but I just combined a bunch of stuff because I didn't know what I was doing. So underneath this thread here, you would slip underneath either some fabric or some tape or something to secure these down. That's what all these little lines you see. That's what that is. I put some tape because I had some, but maybe we'll put some fabric. Who knows? Oh, maybe we'll do the tape so it'll look the same. Do that. So we will do that, and we're going to put it underneath here before we do anything else, because after we do the tying of the other stuff, there's no way that we'll be able to get anything underneath this thread. Now, when I did these, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing, so it wasn't very tight. My signature, the sewing of the signature. So it was really easy for me to get stuff underneath because it was a mess. But anyway, but now these are a little tighter, so it won't be as easy as before. So let me do maybe a combination of both. We'll put some tape and we'll put a little piece of fabric just so it looks special. All right, let me get. And if it's a junky junk journal, you could use masking tape, duct tape, whatever you want to do. It really doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Let's see what kind of tape I have. I gotta find a place to put my box. And let's get something colorful, just something bright. Something bright. Doesn't have to be pretty, just bright. Just because. And ooh, this is nice and bright too. Ooh, this is too. Let's get something dark, something. Okay, let's see what we do with these. So these are nothing special. They're just bright because we just got a bunch of colors. So now the tricky part is going to get this underneath there because it's pretty tight.
No, there's the tricky part trying to find where the tape.
Huh?
There's the tricky part trying to find where the end of the tape is.
It's true. And some of these tapes aren't very sticky and some of them are. So wherever it's going to lap on here, I would put a little extra bit of some kind of glue, even if it's just a glue stick,
Carol, you can use micropore.
Where's my glue stick? I think this one has glue. Yes, it does. Okay.
Artie Dar said, awesome binding technique. Thank you for sharing. You rock.
You tell me that when I'm done. See if I can actually show
See
you.
if she can get this tape under this tight binding.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to crunch this here at the end so I have something to pull. Yay! Okay. I'm going to put this up on the edge. And then I'm going to put some glue.
Because we all know washi tape don't tape.
Yeah, washi tape is not for the long haul at all. Okay, so that's the beginning. That's like this right here. And then if you want to put some up on here, I think I'm going to put the fabric up here on the top. But then you're just going to put different strips down there. But let me go down here on this one down the bottom and then double back. Double back. So you'll see once this is all done, it's not really all that practical. Again, because I did not know what I was doing. So I would not call this like a practical thing to do. But it's kind of fun. It's kind of cute.
That's different.
Yeah. Whoops, where'd my scissors go? And let me tell you, this thing has never fallen apart.
That's
With
right.
all the stuff I've done to it, it has really, you know, held up. So I did something right. Scoot that up over there.
Hey, April.
Hey, April.
Man, I think they really should ban 24-hour news channels.
Just ban them in your house.
Oh my gosh, it's already banned from the patio.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe you shouldn't get a TV out there then.
No, it's already banned.
Okay, good. Good idea. Okay, so I just put some glue on the back of that one. And let's hope it sticks.
I know. I knew that'd bring you out, Elisa. She loves 24-hour news.
Oh gosh.
OMG.
I cannot stand it. I don't like, I don't have cable, so how can I have 24-hour news? Okay. Unfortunately, my husband agrees with me, so no.
Good night, Natalia. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
That's why I was flipping out yesterday, because I'm like, I'm sitting at my desk working and it got real quiet and I just kept hearing this low tone, monotone voice. I'm like, she doesn't have the news on. What is going on? So I walked in there. Nope, it was Johnny Depp's trial on the news, 24-hour news channel.
Okay, let's put this in through here. Whoops.
And now my boss will text me and tell me, hey, so what does Betty think about so-and-so? I'm like,
Oh my good. Now she's a commentator?
no, because he's the same way. So now they're like, talk that crap. I'm like, let me give you her number and you text her, please. Hey, Tamar.
Hey, Tamar. Oh my goodness. All right, let's glue these down. Whoops. Okay, we're getting there. It looks a little cartoony right now, but it's okay. Uh-oh, and I didn't look to see if I had these going in the right direction. So some of these might be upside down. That's okay. You're going to glue or draw. It doesn't really matter.
How can
There's
scrapbook paper be upside down?
because there's some scrapbook paper in there, and there might be some directional printing on some of them.
Oh, directional printing. Didn't take that into consideration.
Well, why not? You're the smart one in the group. You should figure this out.
Not smart.
Oh, my fingers are, I can't feel. They're starting to get numb. So we got to get this done, people, before I can't feel what I'm doing. Okay.
That's right. Glue right over that directional stuff.
This is very true. Very. Whoa! Hello. Don't pull that puppy so far. Okay.
Is Tasha here, or is she just being super quiet?
Was she here at all?
I think she was here in the beginning. StreamYard doesn't let me go back that far in chat.
Oh. Yeah. That's true. So for those of you that have been around for a while, we did this like about, I don't know, over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I'm trying to remember what we were doing, which one we did this in.
Where you did this?
Yeah. It just isn't looking the same because, see, you guys, your reference is this. So that's all you see. But the principle of this
Was like the Navajo journal.
something like that one. Yeah, that one, or I can't remember. But yeah, we've done this already.
Yeah, the
It just
Navajo
looks,
journal was done like that.
yeah, it just looks different. But
I
the
remember
principle,
him.
the principle is the same, but the look is completely different. Okay, so now you've got that much done. And now you might want to, which I'll go grab some, put some kind of a piece of fabric right here.
That's right. Elisa said if you had a journal, you would know which kit.
Oh my gosh. If I had a journal, I have no place
See?
for nothing. I had 30 journals. I don't need 30 journals to look at.
Linda said, wasn't it the Native American?
Ooh, it could be.
That's what I said.
I'm agree with both of you. My goodness, don't
Oh.
get jealous. Don't get jealous.
I
I
was.
know. Popo said it
Hi,
first. Popo said it first.
Whatever.
Oh, that's what I say.
I
All right.
couldn't remember Native American. All I can remember is Navajo. Oh, whoa.
So you can see I put some more pieces of tape here, but I'm going to put a little piece of fabric there just because I want to. So let me get a little strip of something. Oh, I got some happy mail today, but did I bring it or is it next door still? Oh, I don't know.
We don't talk about brew. No. No, Rosemary does not keep any journals. She sells every single one.
Yep.
Every caboodle.
The
Every
only
prototype. Everything.
Yeah. I don't have room for a bunch of journals. Okay, I think because you got ticking through my brain, we might have to put a little bit of ticking here. But this has already been all grunged up. I don't think I like it with the grunge on this.
No,
This is too bright. No, I don't want to do that.
too bright.
Does not go. Next. Okay, let me go find something else. Let me see. What do I have?
I was right there at your neighborhood the other day, Elisa.
What?
I was telling Elisa I was right over there in her right at her neighborhood.
I have some upholstery fabric.
Do you have something shiny?
I got upholstery fabric. I could cut a strip of that and put that in there. It's a little piece right there. I've got some Dupion silk,
Oh Lord.
but that's probably not it either. Let me see. I gotta find something.
Yes. Artie Dar, or yes, a glue book.
Let's see.
Put some of that silver duct tape on there.
Oh, I have some of that. Let me find it.
That
I
would
don't
certainly be shiny.
know if I can get it through there.
Marcy, you're in Houston too? I did. I had to go to the Skechers warehouse to take my shoes back. So I was at Luetta and Stubna.
I can't find any duct tape.
Marcy lives off of 290 and 6. I live off of 249 in Luetta.
I think my husband borrowed my duct tape and didn't.
Oh no.
Oh, gosh, this man. What's this?
Was he trying to better his internet connection over there?
Who knows? I found this.
What's that? Oh yeah, that'll work. Oh yeah.
It's mini duct tape. Feels very sticky. Okay, this is gonna be the problem.
See, there's Leslie lives in Katy, APG's in Conroe, and me and Elisa and Marcy live in a straight line.
Wow.
Almost. Me and Elisa do.
Okay, how am I gonna get this through there, you guys?
So you're gonna put it on the end of your bone folder and push it through.
Ooh, interesting. But how do I? But how does that work? Then what? How do I get it off the bone folder if it's sticking right through?
Leslie Casey is Marcy. She just said I'm working and lurking. You can do it. Put it in upside down.
Yeah, but then it's gonna stick on to this.
No, that's true too.
I know there's a way.
You can stick it on your bone folder and put your bone folder in at an angle.
How? Okay, just let me cut a chunk and then we'll figure it out.
Well, because you only need to get the tape through to the other side.
No kidding.
Or like,
gee, what? I didn't know that.
Linda said put it on wax paper. Carol said fold the end at an angle. Janice said push something through the side, stick tape to it, then pull it back through. That's what I said. Amy said put it on parchment paper or wax paper. Ann said wax paper. Sharon, hey Sharon, said wax paper.
Well,
you can't do it if your bone folder's already through there. Just
my way.
Oh, I see you're using it as a jack.
Thank you, Jill.
Ha ha.
Hey, I didn't work in construction for 20 years for nothing.
There you go. Bima said, stick some washi to it. Nothing sticks to washi.
So true. Okay, there you go, kids, boys and girls. And this is sticky. I don't have to add anything to it, but I do have to
Unfold it.
unfurl it. I might have to just cut it.
Unfurl it.
It is stuck.
Is that anything like a dink?
I don't even want to know.
That's what Carol kept saying yesterday on her live. She said, you see here on the corner, if you dink your fabric, just put a dink in it.
Okay, see, that works, you guys. Okay. So let's just scoop this one.
Oh Lord, we got to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we've already lost like 20 people. They go, oh Lord, she's doing it again.
Yeah, see, Leslie, she did say that. And she said, and be careful when you fold your book so it doesn't bunch. So I said, can I dink my bunches? And of course, half of her audience is over in the UK and they're going, sure, Popo, you can do whatever you would like. And you can dink Maureen's bunches while you're at it. That's one of her moderators. And she said, I'm very particular about who dinks my bunches.
Yeah, it sounds like Monty Python over there.
Oh, there you go. Ann said dual income, no kids equals dink. So fast.
I don't know what any of you are talking about, but it sure sounds funny. Okay, so let's put this in here.
Bima said, at least we know it's tied tight.
All right. Yeah, exactly. All right. So tape or fabric, whatever your choice is. Then I got, let's see, what do we want to use? Because I used, when I did all these, I think I did all of this with embroidery floss, actually. All this binding's done with that. But this is already done with wax linen. So I guess we'll just go with some wax linen. Doesn't really matter what you use as long as it, I mean, like I said, it hasn't fallen apart yet. Watch next time I pick it up, it'll fall apart. It's going to
No, Bedford, Texas, Ann. If you blink, you miss Bedford. It's called HEB. Hurst, Euless, Bedford. Psh, you're out of there. I think each one is an exit on the freeway.
Oh dear. Okay, so here where I have it tied off, what I did is I took the string from one signature and tied it to the other signature. And just gave it, I gotta clip close to me because of my fingers. I'm just gonna tie a knot, but I have to have it close.
Amy, are you following all of this? Amy's over there and she's got tape on her right ear and she's got tape on her arm and dental floss and she hasn't spoken in a long time.
Is she still on the toilet?
I don't know. No,
okay.
that was Carol went to the toilet.
Oh, okay. So now you get one of, okay, so you've got.
Elisa, do you have your eyes shut or are you not looking at your screen? She says she can't even see what you're doing.
Well, yeah, open your eyes. Bubble eyes. Okay. Tie that. And then get this one. Get this string. Get one of these strings from this signature and tie those together.
Amy's on her first piece of washi.
And she was rushing me.
Well, she had to sew her signatures.
Oh! Okay, so then I just get whatever strings I have left. And this is what I did. I mean, I literally just started scooting them underneath other ones and, no particular way. Just, oops, just get a loose string, scoot it underneath.
Yes, Linda. And April was the first one to buy one. So if there's any left, you might go get you one.
And then I scoot that underneath that and then just tie it with, one of the ones that's over on this end just to get everything kind of, whoops, tied together, and it just starts creating a pretty good bond there.
It's a skinnamarink dinky dink, skinnamarink doo. I love you. I'm just reading chat.
Are you sure you should? And then just go back and forth until you're tired of making the knots. And that's what I did right there. There's more, of course, because I had 5 signatures as opposed to 3. So I had more strings to tie together, but same thing. That's what I did. Whoops. Can you even see that? That just tied and tied and tied, just like this is getting tied and tied and tied. And you can just keep going as much as you want. As long as you have string left over, you can keep tying. And after you've done them on the single ones, then you can get them all together and then just tie one big knot right there. So you got a whole bunch of little knots and then one big knot on the top. Right, so then that's that. And then what I did with this over here, I literally just got some of the embroidery floss and ran it through there and then tied it off. So we'll do that right now. So if you see that, just
Carol said, no wonder it's not falling apart.
Well, I was scared because I didn't know how to do anything. I go, boy, I don't want this thing falling apart on me.
This was like one of the very first things that she made, and she didn't know about binding.
Not that I know much more, but I do know that this was not a way to bind anything, but it was fun. So then, like right here, say just pick a spot, and then you can tie that off like right there. You see that?
Elisa just bought her kit. Hee haw. No, Elvis, I've never heard that before. Linda said, Etsy usually notifies. She got nothing.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I, favorite. I never get any notices. I never ever get a notice from Johnny, and
She put the video in the group right above where you put, I'll
No,
be
I don't
late,
have
I'm
the
going to
video
dinner.
yet.
Huh?
Who did? Who?
You.
No, I don't have a video yet. I only have a listing.
Well, you put it in your group.
I put the listing, but not a
Right.
video.
That's what I meant, the listing.
Yeah, because I haven't finished the prototype. And when I finish the prototype, then I'll put the video of the prototype and the stuff. But because people wanted it now, they don't want to wait. So those people, they don't care if they get a video or not.
Because I even commented on it.
Fine with me. I wish everybody didn't want a video. I wouldn't have to do it. And so then we'll do that one more time right here.
You have to have Facebook, Elisa. You're in the group.
All right, and then
Don't feel left out. You're in the group.
I'll just tie that right there.
Carol said Houdini would have difficulty getting out of that. And tonight, Houdini will attempt to escape from a rusty peacock.
Non-caboodle journal.
Non-caboodle binding.
All right.
That window is open and somebody could just be staring at me right now.
So that is basically it, you guys. It's not difficult. It's just complicated because because there's no like rhyme or reason. But that is basically it. Ties all these up together. Just imagine if you had 5 as opposed to the 3. Do the same thing in each spot. Fill up the gaps with either fabric or tapes or whatever you want to do. And then what I did, again, not knowing what I was doing, I was all excited and I opened it up and I was all happy. And then I go, I don't like that. I don't like that gap. So what I did is I came back and in where the each signature ends and begins, then I glued a piece of a jelly plate.
Oh, that lady's eyes are crazy.
What?
That lady's eyes are crazy.
Oh, there's no eyes.
Oh, it looks like
there's no eyes. Your eyes are crazy. There's no eyes.
It looks like googly eyes or something.
No.
Hey, Lady True North.
Oh my God. So, so where these two meet up, then what I did is I got some paper. You can use paper, you can use fabric, whatever you want. This hasn't torn off because it's deli paper that's got paint on it, so it's pretty sturdy. And so that's what I did in between each each signature. I put that paper on there. So I have some already that's already printed up. So I'll go get some and we'll do that together.
So apparently the technical name for that per APG is book crack gap.
And then once you have that, then it all just really, it's obviously very, very sturdy after you put
Obviously.
that. Yeah, very obviously. And if it's not obvious to you, well, I'm sorry. Okay, let me go find some papers. Where did I put them? I put a bunch of stuff away. Oh, here they are. Right where I put them. How ingenious. So, let's just take a pile and figure out what I want to do.
Got that second piece of washi through there, Amy?
Poor Amy. Where is she at?
I don't know. I don't want to bother her because then she has to stop and the tape is stuck all to her fingers and then she has to type. What's the Honor Cafe?
What?
What's the Honor Cafe?
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
I need to go there. Oh, yep. Second washi done.
Yay.
Working on the third.
Oh, she's almost there then. I'll be looking for my papers, see if they're long enough.
I need a good place to eat. I'm so sick of eating at home. Not that the food's not good here. Not that the food's not good here, but
boy, you cleaned that up fast.
I tell you what, I made my grocery list for my corn salad, and I got some pork chops for the grill. I got stuff for potato salad and baked beans.
It sounds like you eat better at home anyway, and you complain less than when you go out.
Well,
I'd stay home. I would definitely stay home.
I know they sent a notice on my phone that H-E-B, the grocery store, is going to be closed on Sunday. I freaked out, and I hurried up on Saturday and put in a gigantic meat order. And stuck it on the freezer. Like, they're not shutting down for a month. They're shutting down for Easter Sunday. Amy says she's sweating like nobody's business.
Well, that's okay. You're in Nevada. You're entitled. You're entitled.
Jana saw a PBS show on Houston. There were two guys making barbecue with Vietnamese style sauces and stuff. Sounded good. Yeah, they're like $67 for
Whoa.
those barbecue sandwiches over at the Two Guys in a Pit.
Really? Are they worth it?
Yeah, they're very good. Linda said it's starting to feel like Rosemary's Kitchen here, meat and broccoli.
Richard's Kitchen. I disavow. This won't tear for some reason.
No, Lisa, me and Betty went and got a barbecue sandwich at some little shack on Spring Cypress or... Yeah, $67 for a couple of barbecue sandwiches.
That's crazy. No matter how you look at it, that's crazy. Okay, so we are going to do that right there.
What is that? Painty deli paper or something?
Is it what?
Painty deli paper or something?
Yes, ma'am.
I like it.
It's showing up.
Two
Okay.
glasses of wine for $43. Hell no.
Boy.
Mm-mm.
I'm glad you guys have money to spend.
$67, Journey. For lunch. But see, I like whenever you put like little strips of completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So did you put your signatures all in the same way?
I haven't even looked.
Me too, Elvis. I don't drink.
If it's a margarita, I will.
My eyes cross when I drink. Take like 3 sips and my eyes start looking in 2 different directions.
I'll trim that later after it's dry. Whoops.
So what's that string go to?
Who knows? It probably should be out, but you know. Oh, I dropped my scissors. I knew I dropped something. It was my scissors.
All right, Amy got her third washi down.
Yay! Let me see if I can pull that out to where it's supposed to be. Where is that supposed to be? I don't know.
Yeah, Amber says don't pull that string.
I know. I'm afraid to. I better leave it alone. Leave it alone, Rosemary. Just leave it alone. Just drapes it in there somewhere. Leave it alone.
They charged me for 2 baked potatoes with meat on them, plus 2 barbecue sandwiches. Yes, they did, Kathy. But that's okay. They gave Betty a credit. It came through 3 days later. And it dropped from $67 to $27. I think that lady worked at the drive-thru that you went through.
I do believe.
Was that the drive-thru that you went through with a hearse?
No. My husband and I were just talking about that the other day. We were just laughing. Oh, because he started talking about his uncle. One thing led to the next, and that was that uncle. You know, he lives up in upstate New York, and he's a character. And one thing led to another. Oh my gosh. Okay. We just have to let these things dry so I can cut them. Well, I guess I can cut them out here.
Oh, Anne, are you out? So I have a question. So if a company comes to your house and performs a service, an expensive service, Bel Air, yes, it is near Houston. It's just it's on the north side of. I mean, it's on the south side of Houston. I'm scared to go over there. Um, they come to your house and perform a service that's quite costly,
Mm-hmm.
and they offer you like this. If you do it through the Synchrony Bank credit, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
then you pay it off like in 6 months. It's no interest. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like 6 months later, they still haven't charged anything to that card.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Are they still around?
I guess I'm scared to call.
Hmm.
Fourth while she done. Now she does the hokey pokey and she turns herself around and boom, the strings are tied together.
Yay! I don't know these are dry yet for me to check if I have everything upright.
At least it said cancel the card. Anne said pay it off. There's nothing to pay, Anne.
Okay, let's see. Upright, upright. No real direction yet. A mushroom can go in. Oh, okay, that goes this way.
So you glue on it.
Well, we don't know. Maybe they'll all go that way. I just started.
Elvis is going to spend the weekend in her dungeon with her dog making this journal.
Aw. Time with the puppy dog. How cute. Okay, so this is all going one direction. So
They
we're
already completed the service, Anne.
see, in her not so subtle way, she's saying they did the job, they forgot to charge her account or give her to charge her anything.
Well, they called me and I gave them like 3 or 4 complaints and they were going to send a supervisor out. And I bitched that they didn't do that before, that they did anything. And they made an appointment for the supervisor to come out and he never showed. They never charged me and I ain't
Oh,
heard jack.
they wrote you off.
Okay.
I think they wrote you off. Like, okay, we don't want to deal with this woman. She doesn't even want to pay for her sandwiches. How is she going to pay for our work? Yeah, they said, you're on a list. Richard complained already. They haven't called him yet either, or billed him for this one thing. We have this service contract for our heating and air conditioning, and it was the same company that installed it in next door and here. And we have a service contract with them, so they come out in the spring and in before winter starts to check either the air conditioning or the heating system, right? So they did, and there was this issue that we'd been having, and we weren't sure if it had anything. Upside down. We weren't sure if it had anything to do with the heating or not. So when they came out for the service call, he explained to them what was happening, and they said, "Oh, it sounds like a blah blah blah. Let's switch it out because it's been in the house since who knows when, so it's probably what it is." Upside down. Oh, this is fun. And and um and so they switched it out, and then the guy left. Well, my husband, a elevator technician. He goes, if somebody told me something was wrong with the elevator, I wouldn't switch out a part and then leave. I would go with the client, find out what it is that he's talking about, because he may not be explaining it right, and it may not have nothing to do with the elevator. And then if I decide it has something to do electronically with the elevator, then I will switch out the part or do some kind of repair, and then I will go back with the client and see if that issue has been resolved. And if it has, end of story. And if it hasn't, well, that wasn't the problem. So this guy just switches this part out and he leaves. And the problem didn't go away. And it was $200 to switch out the part. So my husband calls, and have had a really good relationship with them, but came to find out that a couple of months before the person came out, that the owner of the company sold the company to this other company.
Good night, Roseanne.
Good night. And they were kind of melding together, and the guy that used to be the owner was going to be there for X amount of time during the transition, and the other guys were taking over. So these technicians that came out were the technicians that came from the new people. So that even put more red flags in Richard. Like, wait a minute, they're just, that's the old the thing that they do all the time, right? They just switch out parts, charge you for it, and you didn't even have a problem to begin with. So he explained his situation to the office here in our town. And so they said, well, I'll talk with the owner, which is the old owner, the guy that Richard knows. Says, I'll have a talk with them and see, what he has to say. Okay, so that was the last he heard from the office. And then he gets a phone message from one of the ladies in the office saying that they want to talk with Richard because they need to get this bill resolved, that they've tried several times to contact him about payment, and they'd like to get it resolved today. Okay. My husband got very mad because the last thing the lady said, because Richard even said to her on the last phone call was, well, you want me to go ahead and pay it, and then if you want to make an adjustment, then you can just refund me. He goes, oh, no, we'll figure that out, and then we'll let you know. We'll let you know, whatever. So he said, okay. So the last thing was, don't pay the bill. Someone will contact you about your concerns, and then we'll come to some kind of a resolution, right? No one ever called except for that phone call that we got. So he was mad, like they're insinuating that he doesn't want to pay his bills, and he has an outstanding balance, and blah, 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 blah. So he calls her back and kind of nicely reads the riot act, like, wait a minute. And it hasn't resolved the problem. Oh, and then when the guy came out and Richard, oh yeah, okay, after that, another guy came out to do the regular maintenance. The first guy that came out was because of the complaint, and they were going to resolve the bill, figure it out. So then by then it was time for the regular maintenance, and the guy says, oh, I don't think it was that. I think it's blah, blah, blah. Look at this block down here. It looks like it's cracked, and that would probably, hinder the distribution there of, whatever it's distributing. And that was going to cost, I forget what it was, $300 and some dollars. So my husband says, I'll have to think about that, because here we are, we're already $500, and, the problem hasn't been resolved. And nobody has come into the house to view what my husband is complaining about. So I don't know how they think they can fix something. They don't even know what he's talking about. But anyway, so he says, I'll have to think about that. So it was like behind the unit, really close to the house, where you couldn't put your head in there. You had to have like a mirror or whatever. So the guy showed him that there was a crack and all that. So after the guy leaves, Richard goes over there, and he can't put his head back there either. So he gets his phone and he sticks it down there and takes a picture of it, and he sees what the guy's talking about. So then my husband gets a stick with a wet piece of rag and with his phone, and goes back there and goes like that. And it was just mud or grease or something. I don't know what it was, but he cleaned it. It was gone, right? So that got him even madder. Now they wanted to charge him 300 and some bucks for a piece of dirt. So anyway, so he was not a happy camper. So I don't know what's going to resolve with that. We haven't heard back from anybody yet. So maybe we won't have to pay it.
Good night, True North. You're probably already gone.
Uh-oh. Okay, so this is like upside down, downside up, in all kinds of directions. But it's almost dry, and you can see how it keeps it nice together. It's not like floating around as before you put the paper. And then you've got all your pieces, parts, and pages. And then that connects the other one. And that was exactly how that was done right there. Alrighty. So you can either do it with scrapbook paper, which all of this is all scrapbook paper that was to be a glue book. I just put those three together, and there you go. Clear as mud, everybody. How many boys and girls have questions? How many boys and girls have questions? We're here to answer. While I'm drinking my soda. Okay, middle string all tied and wound into this stuff. Now, was I supposed to get more tie? You can. What I did is where you just have the tape, I tied that off too. I just ran some of the string right here, right underneath that tape, ran it under all three strings, and then just tied it several times and did the same thing up here. Up here on that tape.
Those are separate piece strings that she cut off her roll.
Yes. Yes.
Those are freestanding strings.
I got a piece of this and slid it underneath the inside of this gap between where your stitch comes out and your stitch goes in. I kind of did it in the center right there.
So Bema said, question, did you ever actually get the problem fixed? It was dirt.
No, haven't heard from him yet. Huh? What?
I thought it was just...
No, she says, well, we'll get back to you. No, Rich, she said, billing will get back to you. He goes, billing means that I'm in the rears for something, and now you're going to take me to collection. I don't want to hear from billing. I want to hear from management about what they're going to do about this. And she goes, okay, that's what I meant. I'm sending it over to Buford, and he'll review it, and blah blah blah. That was 2 weeks ago. I don't know. We haven't heard from them yet, and the problem hasn't been resolved.
Okay.
And
got the step on the inside to cover the gaps in between the signatures, so she's all good now.
Yay! Sorry.
Those are called book crack gaps, Amy. Compliments of APG.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so don't say I don't teach you nothing. Don't say I don't never teach you nothing. I think my hand's numb. In a sense, it's getting better because it used to be like this was the only part I really felt anything, like right here. But now I could feel all the way to like right here. And all the way to here. So it's just a tippity tip tips. Which you need them to feel things, but you know. What deplorable terminology. As long as everybody knows what you're talking about, who cares?
That's right. We knew.
Yes. We knew. So tomorrow, I think at some point, well, I don't know if I do it tomorrow because I still have to do lots of stuff with the house and I still have to film. No, I have to finish the prototype and then film that and get it out there and blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but at some point, I've got these ready to go. Sure do.
Carol said, thanks for that, Rosemary.
You are quite welcome.
Speaking of, if y'all want to all day off and on live Sunday, Carol will be off and on live all day Sunday,
Really?
working on her
Working 9 to 5?
Womble or British, or I don't know which one she's working on Sunday.
Hmm.
I think she's trying to clear up all her desks before she starts working on the Royal Jubilee.
Oh.
Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Book crack gap, don't never forget it. Forgot
Forget
it.
it?
Okay, that's what APG said.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
I went all the way to Tuesday morning, walked
And
to the store, walked out with nothing in my hand.
yeah, mine doesn't have anything.
They had a whole bunch of stuff, but
Really?
yeah, but it wasn't any. It was all just, like going to at home.
Yeah, that's the problem when you own everything already. That can be a that can be an issue. There's nothing new. Well, yeah, there isn't. You have everything.
Kathy wants a link. What do you want a link to, Kathy?
Yeah, to what?
I'm not a moderator in StreamYard.
Can you put it to what though?
Oh, maybe to Carol's channel.
Oh, it's up there. Janice already put it up above.
Look at her.
Yeah. Janice is on the ball.
And APG are like moderator extraordinaires. 3 to 4 lives on Sunday.
Wow. And Carol's doing them all?
Yeah, she don't know when she's going to start whenever she gets up. And she says she'll be on for a while and then she may go pee and then come back on again.
Well, that's fun.
No, I didn't, Leslie, because I was having such a bad day today. I couldn't have any noise.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I was so mad. I was trying to do my consignment billing for the month and the accountant accidentally closed it out 2 weeks ago. So I had to do it twice. I was like, OMG.
Gosh, how rude. How rude, people. How rude.
Oh, Leslie had a bad day too. Sorry.
I didn't have a bad day, but I had a achy day going up and down the ladder. It's been you can tell every 6 months because I do like all we have a bunch of ceiling fans because we have really really super high ceilings, and so I have some kind of vintage looking, they're not really vintage looking fans, and so I do the dry cleaning of it, of the blades, with that thing you buy that cleans it. But anyway, but it doesn't really clean it. It just kind of moves the dirt around. So when spring comes around, I know I'm going to be using the fans. I have to go up there and clean all of them. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7.
That's why you do it with a pillowcase.
I know. No, you cannot do that in your kitchen because even though we have an exhaust fan and everything, within the winter time, the grease goes, it's unbelievable where that grease goes. And so whatever is floating around in the air just sticks to it. So you just can't like wipe it off. It does not work.
Well, no, no,
You
no. I know that. I clean mine afterwards, but I use the pillowcase to pull anything that will float around in the air or fall or whatever.
Oh, I see
And
what you
then I clean the blades with like a cleaner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Anyway, so I got bum knees from an old car accident to begin with. So every 6 months when I do it again, I feel my knees like, this does not feel good.
Yes, take an old pillowcase from the thrift store and you put it on the fan blade. Once you've turned it off, turn it off. Let the blades quit moving, and then you put your pillowcase on it all the way to the fan motor, and then you hold it together and you run your hand all the way down, and all the dust and everything goes inside the pillowcase
Instead of all the little
instead of all
dust
over the
bunnies
place.
going all over the floor and in your nose and everything.
Yeah.
Pillow. Oh, it's not a pillow, it's a pillow. A pillowcase.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Power down, y'all. Oh no.
Pillow. Like Godzilla.
A killer pillow. A killer pillow. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't have anything else to do. I'm done. I'm not going to start a new project because it's too late and my hand's tired. I guess I can't give an excuse about my knee for a project up here that only requires my hands, but I'll use whatever excuse I have.
Bima said she cleans hers by sneezing, and then Hubbard climbs up there and cleans them.
Oh no. My husband's good at a lot of things, but cleaning is not one of them.
No, I have not, Elisa. And I hear the commercials 75 times a day.
Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Good night, Jenny.
Yeah, fans are hard to catch when they're spinning around.
Good night, Carol.
Good night, Carol. We had this girl at work. She called in and said she couldn't come into work because her ceiling fan was broke.
Oh no.
And I told Audra, who was her boss, I said, "What does that have to do with anything?" She said, "Because she hangs her jeans on the blades of her ceiling fan to dry them because she doesn't have a dryer."
And she only has one pair?
I don't know, but that was her thing. No, I don't, Elisa. I don't usually buy my sheets and pillows from a 24-hour news channel. Good night, Leslie.
I have a friend that got the pillow. Can't stand it. She said it's just chopped up old pillows, chopped up.
That's what Bima said, that the pillows are horrible. She wouldn't even try the sheets.
It's not even a piece. It's chopped up stuff. I don't know how that's supposed to support you, but
So it's like recycled pillow?
I don't know, but it might as well be because they're just chopped up pieces. She showed it to me. I'm going, oh my goodness. You paid how much for that? It's really a pile of junk.
So if I ride my bicycle twice in one day, am I recycling?
Only if you go backwards.
Okay.
There are requirements.
I can't come to work because my fan is sick. Yeah, I can't. No foam, no chop foam.
That's all it is.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's like giving me a piece of spam and telling me it's ham.
Oh my goodness. Okay, if I don't even know if I'm going to have time to do this. If I have time, I'm going to have some stuff for next week that I need to clear out of here. So I might have like maybe like a clear out kind of sale or something. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have the time to put it together. That's very time consuming. It just all depends. But because we are done with our projects for this month, so I may do that if I have the energy to put it all together. So,
Amy said she had a guy call in to work and couldn't come in because it was raining and he rode a bike. I looked at my boss and said, no, because I rode a bike too and I came into work.
you can't have two wet people.
Who is Cheryl? Cheryl. Shirls.
Oh no.
Huh. I don't know.
Oh no.
Let's try a spring fling.
Who had a spring fling?
Sherry.
Oh, Sherry. Are you sharing?
No. No more Edith Holden. I think Edith Holden's that's for newbies.
That's for newbies,
Yeah.
definitely. Or true Edithites, you know.
Edithites.
Oh dear.
You a true Edithite?
Oh. If you can't cut up one of her books, you're an Edithite.
That's right. Amber,
Yeah.
you can always call into work with and tell them that you have anal glaucoma. I can't see my ass coming into work today. There's APG. She's going to be making a video. Let's sing, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Book crap, gap cover, don't never. Book crap. Oh, Els is working on something different. Edity Holden.
The what?
Edity Holden.
Oh, really? What the heck is that?
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's taken over the craft room in her whole life. Janice, Edith Holden, bored Victorian lady who journaled about her garden.
Oh, she was not bored. You need to go back and figure out and look what. No. Wrong. Sorry, Janice. You're right on almost everything. Oh, Amy, too bad it was a typo.
We know you can't type when you got washi paper all over, or washi tape all over your hands.
Yes, she's there trying.
Her fingers stuck in those strings trying to hold it up.
Oh my goodness.
All right then.
You guys are crazy.
Well, clean off your desk. Get your prototype done.
Yeah.
APG. So I need a book, like to read her story and then cut it up.
No, there's a really good special on YouTube about her, about several people from like that era. Very, very interesting.
Really?
Read? I don't read. You crazy? I have to watch the movie or the documentary.
That's why you
Or
listen.
ask my husband. I asked my husband, can you tell me a story? Can you read me this book?
That's right. Lori says, don't read it, just cut it up. That's what I think it was Carol said the other day. She said, and here this picture, she said, I'm never gonna read this book, so I'm just gonna cut it all up. So I'm not gonna read these words. Who does?
It's true. At least for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some certain books I just cannot cut up because I just look through them over and over again because they inspire me. Like I have this one book here that I'll never cut it up.
A documentary, that's right.
This book. I mean, I don't know how long I've had this book, but I just keep looking through it over and over and over again.
That's right, Amber. Rosemary can't read because she lost her glasses on one side.
I have to lay on the ground over at the parking lot in Walmart to be able to read. Oh no, the grocery store.
The Bella Court Nomad.
Yeah. I just love this book. I don't know. I love this book. And I just sit and I look through it because I think like every single page, I love it for one reason or another.
That's why you buy two.
But I wouldn't know what to do with this, even if I tore one up, because the pages are so big. If you were to cut them down, it would lose the look, you know. It would be like, guess what this is? It just wouldn't make, at least for me, it wouldn't make any sense. So then I'd have to make a big book. Then I have to keep the pages intact. It's like, hello, just let me send you the book. But I won't, because I'm never going to get rid of it.
Okay, Janice put one documentary in the chat.
Yay. See, like just this. Look how the composition of that. It's just so simple, yet so pretty.
That's kind of like a Seinfeld book. It's a book about nothing.
No, it's a book about everything. Look at that. And there's a connection to it all. If you just look at it really closely, everything's connected.
Oh, sorry, wrong Edith.
Huh?
Wrong Edith. That's a documentary on Edith Bunker. She thought she got one for Edith Holden. Oh, Jay.
Yeah, see, look at this one. It's got, pieces of fabric and little tags and pieces of paper.
Okay, so all throughout the day, periodically take a picture of your desk.
And make my own book.
Make your own book.
And look.
Borda Shabbat? What?
Boro and Shibori.
Boro and Shibori.
Yeah.
What is that?
The stuff that we're supposed to be doing with our blue fabric.
No, that's ginkgo or...
It's all the same stuff, honey. It's blue and you stitch. It's all the same stuff.
Sashiko.
Yeah, but it's all the same stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
That's the technical name for it.
In my mind, it's all the same. It's just like saying, generic term for a slow stitching. You can do all kinds of stitches, and all kinds of fabric.
I got everything.
I know you do.
To do it.
I know you do. And I got some fabric from Japan. I sent you a couple of samples of it.
I have it.
I know.
It's so with my Chico supply.
And look at that, just brooms. It looks so cool.
Of your utility closet.
And it's very moody.
Moody's good.
Yeah.
Okay, see, go over there to your sewing room and take a picture of your threads laying on the table.
Oh man, is it here? Oh no, I left it over there. I got a big bag of thread from Renee today.
Oh, she's such a brat. Elisa has a book on just pencils.
Oh, how cool is that?
Amber wants to see the front of the book again before you put it up. Sabella Court Nomad.
There was a little period of time that it was out of production. I don't know if it's back or you have to just get an old one. And look, just all your stuff ready to take a bath.
Okay, so wear your camera around your neck.
Okay, now we're going to look at stuff from Italy. And of course, I love all the stonework and the tile work. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Cool rocks. Who can't, you can go walking around and find some cool rocks. And then, of course, I love the archways. All of you know I love the archways in the doors.
Told her that already, APG, that she needs a GoPro helmet. Elvis said, "Oh my God, it's brooms. But don't you always say, tear it up, no hoarding?"
I do, but that's why I was saying there's only like one exception in my collection, and this one's it. Look at the archway. You have to have for me, I have to at least have one thing that I can just get inspired by. I may not do anything in here, but one thing leads my mind to think about something else, and the next thing, and it just kind of goes rolling down the hill.
Well, hey, did you
Huh?
wish us good night?
Who?
Nancy Lohr.
Nancy. Nancy.
Fancy Nancy.
Nancy.
She's a working woman, too. She's probably been working.
Yeah.
Okay, so in case you didn't know, the new caboodle is out. It's Yippee-ki-yay,
No.
cowgirls.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Well, you
Rootin'
changed the name of it today. Rootin' Tootin' Cowgirl, or?
Yeah, Rootin' Tootin' Cowgirl. Caboodle.
Oh, yeah, Nancy, you missed the Kantha quilt sale earlier. No, APG, she is not going to sing for you.
Who?
Oh, she said she just bought it, so she knew before we did.
Bought what?
So,
Oh, the kit. Oh, thank you. April was here, right?
yes.
Yeah, she was the first one. Did I mention? I know I said somebody, but did I mention who it was?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind. I like this blue. Look at that.
Ta-da!
So this is so pretty, these colors.
I'm
And
being
then
Jamie's puppet.
those of you that live somewhere along the coast, look, you can get yourself a cool little collection. I actually have a nice little collection from different places I've lived.
So actually, if you just go to the antique market with your camera.
Yeah, you could pretend like it was all your stuff. Ooh, and then the next one's India. There's the doors I love. There's the doors. There's the doors. The archways. More archways.
You like anchors, huh? APG's house.
Anchors.
We have a house that has an anchor mailbox.
Uh-oh, Alba sees me tearing this up, making envelopes. No.
Oh.
No, I can't. And look, dried flowers. I love doing that.
Yippee-ki-yay. So see, Nancy singing her own song, APG.
And look at all this pretty inlaid work.
That's right. Rootin' Tootin' Cowgirl. What's in them there beans? Oh, me too, Janice. Remember that song about as I walk down to the streets of Laredo,
Uh-oh.
I spied a young cowboy all wrapped in white linen. I don't remember.
Somebody got killed? Now, see, this is a cool idea here. It's simple, but I don't know. I just like how it looks. Like they've taken swatches and they've stapled it onto the page, and it just shows the different the color scheme that's going to be in the coming pages. It's very simple, but it's just so cool. See, there's the swatches, there's the red and the turquoisey color and everything. They're all in there. I just think that's so pretty.
Magnolia. I'm just a few miles up the road, down the road from Magnolia.
Magnolia.
Magnolia, Texas.
And look at those beautiful zinnias. Who doesn't like zinnias? Oh, there's some Kanthas. Here's 3 Kantha quilts.
I need them all. I
For
need
those
'em
of you
all.
that didn't know what a Kantha quilt was, there's 3. 1, 2, 3.
I need them all.
Man, you really got me in the mood for those. Now I might have to order them tonight. And have some poor little short lady have to pull them over the fence.
Oh Lord, let's not have you dragging them up to the house with your broken nose and your.
The last time, because the box was so big, I mean, I literally couldn't. I mean, I could not pick it up. I don't know what it weighed, but I can pick up 40 pounds. It was no way 40 pounds. And what I did, because from where it's put down, I have to go up. I think it's six steps up to my porch. So so I literally rolled it up, like got it on one step, then pushed it and put it over on the other step, and got it upstairs. That was one time. And then the next time, I go, I'm not doing that again. I just got a knife, popped that puppy open, and just carried in the blankets separately. I
Nancy,
go,
you really have a Kantha sale?
who said that?
Nancy.
Nancy, they're teasing you. We were
She
talking
had a drug, Janet. That's what broke her nose.
No, we talked about it, and so I'm gonna order some. So we're gonna have if I get them by next week, we'll do it next week. Because it comes pretty fast, even though it's coming from India. Pretty.
So actually, they're probably over there in Oklahoma shipping them to you.
No, I get the DHL. I get all this crazy paperwork from India, and no, it's from India. I like these colors. Look how pretty. And then all these little, oh, yes, it's just so cute. I need to get rid of a lot of my little cute stuff because I still have stuff in boxes, and I've lived here how many years?
Yes, Nancy, you have to make up your own song, though.
12. How many years have I been here?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Too long. What year did I get here? 2006 or 7, something like that. So how long would that be?
2007?
Yeah,
That would be 15 years.
there you go. So I've got stuff. Now, it's realistic to say if I haven't taken it out of the boxes in 15 years, it's not going to happen.
That's what I try to tell Betty.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. 5 years into it, it wasn't going to happen.
Does it
Huh?
write on the papers?
What's that?
Amber said, does it have Indian writing on all the DHL paperwork and all that?
Yep. Yep.
You would so use them in a journal. I've seen that page like 3 times.
It's the introduction to the next one. It's not the same thing.
Oh.
Look at those arches. Woohoo. Pretty, pretty.
I can see that at McDonald's. Go to McDonald's and take a picture.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, Nancy's singing with you, APG.
And of course, I love my black and white like nobody's business, and I love numbers. So this page really speaks to me. And then it has a rug down here that's just painted. The tassels and everything. That's so cool.
Yeah, if you got talent like that.
Well, that's just straight lines. Anybody can do that. There's no definition to it. There's no dimension.
Okay.
It's just lines. Get a 5-year-old to draw it for you. Okay, so here's another little color palette example. very cool. I also have old furniture that I was going to reupholster that I've stripped down, and the seats are gone. Everything's gone. Just the shell is there. And they're really, very old with really beautiful carving. Haven't done anything with those. What the heck am I going to do with those?
Oh, APG has to go tuck her hubby in. Good
Oh,
night.
happy tucking.
At least she did. She has had them since COVID-19.
Had what?
The Kanthas.
Yeah, I had them last year.
Yeah.
Last January. Not this January, but the year before January.
I think she's over here taping and, copy and pasting that damn song. Yeah, tell them to come through an East Coast port. That's for damn sure. Because you try to get in. Yeah.
Look at the owl. That's all made of paper.
I could go for a McDouble too, Paint Girly. What is it? Harry Potter?
An owl made of paper.
That's a Harry Potter page.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
And
a
that
mugshot.
and and that bone to me looks like a little weenie dog, doesn't it? Can you see him?
Yeah.
But it's just a bone. But anyway, so this is absolutely, look at it. Everybody's got some of those little flashcards. But so I just like looking through it. Little rested papers. It's got some stamped clay tiles.
And a bicycle.
Bicycle.
And a crib.
I love thin shears, you know. I love that. There's a bug.
And a bowling pin.
And then there's those grates, the same ones I use when I do my rusting.
Yep.
That is. Here's another one. I love brick. Here's that same floor that has the thing just painted on there to look like a rug. Now we go into Mexico. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. You're gonna conjure up Artie Dar.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Mary.
I should have known. There's that page again.
Oh, stop it. Oh, look at the palette there. Very cool. Look at that table setting. Oh, look at that. That's the pattern that we did when we did the Oaxaca.
Yep.
To the pattern of those animals. That's what that is.
And a chair that I would not sit in.
Twirly twirl. Oh, there's another twirly twirl.
Did you see that Timmy die where somebody made a Frida face with his die?
I must have an anti Timmy filter on my YouTube because I never get anything in my algorithm that has to do with him. I think this is really cool. I would do that on my wall. And believe it or not, this is another Kantha quilt.
Yes, it is.
You can see all the stitching on there. Oh, and so are the pillows. I missed that stitching. Might have to have a margarita in May.
It's at the end of his video where he released his new dies. I'll have to look.
Mexico corn.
Mexican underwear.
Aisle. And then for the various countries that are highlighted in here, I don't know if it's on this page or the other page. This has a list of places to shop in those countries that were highlighted in here. Hey, here's one in Turkey. And these are places to stay if you're visiting in those countries. And cool places to visit. Oh, another archway. Woohoo! Anyway, my absolute favorite book. So how many people looked it up? Is it available? Good night, Journey.
Good night. I don't know. I didn't see anybody say it.
Well.
All this dental talk is making me pucker.
Oh, they're talking dental talk?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Who's having surgery?
Well, Janice is going through it, and looks like Pink Girlie had some teeth ground down in a mold made yesterday.
Ouch.
Teeth are the most painful things.
Yeah, I think so. All right, ladies, I'm going to let you go. I have got so much to do in the coming days. I hope I can get it all done in a timely fashion.
What would be the worst pain? A toothache, a hemorrhoid, or a boil?
Depends where the boil is. If it was in your mouth or on your butt, either way, it's going to hurt.
Ouch. Oh, gosh.
No.
Guy at work had a boil, and he's like, he couldn't even, he had to leave his arms sticking out all week long.
Ouch. Ouch.
I told him, I
Oh.
said, dude, you need to go get you some black salve and put on there.
Mm-hmm.
He texted me last week, and he said, oh my God, that stuff is great. Like tar, buddy. Earache. Yeah, earache suck too.
Migraines are no fun either. No fun. I used to have them years ago. I mean, where you just wish you could like just jump out a window and not on the bottom floor either.
Oh no.
Yeah, really, really bad. Okay, ladies, thank you again for all your support. I hope you learned something. And if not, well, it's probably your fault. Because I showed you something. All right, we'll see you guys next week. We may or may not have Kanthas. You just never know. You have to come here to find out.
All right.
Talk to you ladies soon.
All right. Good night.
Don't forget carols on Sunday, you guys.
That's right. All day Sunday.
Yeah, all day. Good night.
Good night.